Hi, Siri.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm phenomenal.
Beautiful.
It is such a blessing to be here with you at Tiny Room Studios. We are doing our first Perception Box nights, and you are facilitating the sound bath for us.
Correct.
So, what, from your point of view, is the importance of sound healing and taking the time to sit still and understanding what these different frequencies do to the body?
I think it's important to recognize that sound is inherent in everything we do. So for me, acknowledging that within nature, there's birds chirping, there's wind, there's leaves rustling. So those are all mechanisms of sound and how nature interacts with one another and how nature heals one another. And I think I'm an artist, and so I find myself to be very connected with all forms of art. And so I found my path to sound healing really with being engrossed in nature and recognizing how those feelings and natural frequencies are in every single thing I do, in the music I write, in the instruments I play. And I started exploring with what that means and how you can dig deeper and find other ways to connect. And I found my way to sound baths and sound healing practices and how those frequencies translate back to nature, back to the music I write, back into the community I cultivate.
I love that. Now, what I'm looking at behind us here too is more than just these healing bowls. You also have other instruments that you're using as well. Do you think you can walk me through some of these other things?
Sure.
I have never seen this before.
Lots of unique
What
stuff
is that one?
So I work with a lot of small makers, small businesses, and small women who have small businesses grounded in sound healing instruments. So this is an angel wing. It's a custom instrument. I think there's only 12 of them that were made at all. It's tuned to a straight C scale, so you have a full scale to work with, which means you're able to have frequencies for all your chakra points. And your chakra points are your energetic points that are above your body, throughout your body, and below your body. And so they're like an extended version of what you would get with the bowls. I can hold it in my hand, and I can walk around and facilitate practice. So it's nice to be able to, stationary work is beautiful, but it's nice to get a more one-on-one acquaintance with people I'm working in sound healing with. So that's the angel wing. Behind it, it's the Grotto Sonata gong, and it's a gong plate. I like it for its portability. It's very nice to work with. It's an Italian-made instrument as well, and it just gives off a beautiful, warm, yummy vibration to get you going. You know, it's a nice way to start your day or end your day, or to begin a practice or end a practice. It's amazing. We have the Koshi chimes behind you there. They're individual chimes. They have tines inside of them with individual notes. So I can shake them and move them and play different scales as well. Those are tuned to nature. So you have an earth frequency, a water frequency, an air frequency. Yes, we're grounded. So the chimes are absolutely, they're
Avatar.
they're one of my favorites. We have bar chimes, and this is an ocean drum behind me with pala chimes as well. The palas are natural seed pods. They're magical. They feel good like a yummy rain hug, both of them.
So I know that doing this type of work is probably some of the most rewarding work and fulfilling work that you could do. Could you tell me just real quick of a time that brought that purpose to you, where you were like, yeah, this is what I need to be doing?
All of the times. Truly, because it's such a mutually supportive practice. You're able to pour into the people that are calling on you for grounding, and they're pouring into you the trust that you're a safe space to be vulnerable with. And so one of the first sound baths I facilitated, it was a one-on-one, and she cried the whole time. She sobbed and she was shaking, and I'm like, is she feeling it, or is it too much? And I have protocols. If it's too much, raise your hand, let me know, and we can move on. And for her, it was just so moving that she hadn't experienced it before, which was what my first sound bath was. I hadn't experienced it before, I love music. I'm a lifelong musician, but I think being on the road or being in the studio, it's easy to become depleted. And as much as music is a safe space to create, it can drain us. And so I found sound therapy as an extension of my musicianship that not only cleansed me and helped me feel like, okay, I can do it, but it allowed me to connect with my peers and fellow musicians to find ways to recalibrate.
That's beautiful. I'm so excited to have you here tonight. I'm so excited to be here tonight. And I believe that we're going to see some real transformation, even if it's just a simple movement in somebody's spirit. Yeah. Thank you.